This video is kindly sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people like me and you. Y'all know that I am a huge fan of learning and being creative. And I also love drawing, doodling. I have a bullet journal and I have forever. And I also now have Procreate and I make graphic designs for my business's Instagram. I took the course Digital Illustration, Learn to Use Procreate by Jerome Vogel. And that's where I now learn to create things like this. There are no ads. Whether it takes you a month, a week, or an hour to learn a new skill, or perhaps you've already mastered a skill, you can learn on Skillshare. Join live classes and experience real-time inspiration as you connect with popular teachers while working aside other members. Or join an existing class and learn your way, however long that takes you. There is something there for everybody. Skillshare is offering the first 1,000 of my subscribers who click the link below in the description a 1-month free trial of Skillshare so you can start exploring your creativity today. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and now let's get to the rest of the video. Hello guys, what's up? How are you doing today? I did change my background back to the leaf background because I don't know, I like the green right now. But anyway, it's good to see you, Diarrhea. As always, my name is Paige Layle. If you have not heard of me, hello, hi, nice to meet you. I am an autistic human being, and so over here we talk about autism and stuff. You may or may not know me from TikTok. If you're not doing so, please feel free to check me out on TikTok at Paige Layle. And while you're at it, you could follow my Instagram with the same name. And of course, if you want to learn more about me or about autism in general, you can always hit that subscribe button down below. Click the little bell icon to get notified because I am here for you on Fridays, except for last week, and that was not my fault. But jokes on you guys, today's video is not about autism. Although I am autistic, so everything I do and post autistically. I get lots of comments about my outfits, lots of people asking for outfit inspiration, and it's really super basic, so I thought that I would give you a little fashion show, and I will be giving my tips and tricks to how you can achieve the same look or a similar vibe, all within the realm of light academia. So what is light academia? Basically, it is light colors that remind you of Hogwarts. That's the best way I can really describe it. Light academia is that warm, comforting, soft feeling you get in the corner of a library, holding books in your hand, only a light hustle and bustle around you, with some warm tea, and you're alone, and you're safe, and you're comfortable, and you're warm, and you're learning something. How and why did I choose light academia as my aesthetic, if you will? First thing that I wanted to do with my whole wardrobe was figure out a color scheme, because I'm not a fan of all the different colors. And also now that I am 21 years old and I'm an adult, I think back then when I was figuring this all out, I was 19. I was like, I'm an adult now, I'm old, and I want my clothes to reflect that maturity. I've been the same size physically since I was 12, so I do have a lot of clothes from when I was 12. And I used to think, well, they still fit, so why would I give them away, or why would I not have them anymore? So, time to pick a color. Not just with my best judgment, nay, I used science. Judging by my skin tone, my skin undertones, my hair color, and my general vibe and wishes and wants, we figured out that I do best with light but warm colors. The colors that you will find in my closet are brown, beige, sometimes like a very soft pink that's almost beige, white, some gold, little pops of gold. The odd black thing, because you need it. I'm starting to add a little bit of a dark green in there. And then I do have things like blue jeans and other typical human being outfit things. This is the color palette for Light Academia. And as I was looking up different aesthetics and finding out what it was I like, I kept drawing to Light Academia. And one other thing that I love and miss so much is school. So there's something about it that just makes me happy. Now, when starting out with any aesthetic, I recommend that you get the essentials first. And what are the essentials in Light Academia? Well, let me tell you. Specifically for the winter, because we are in the winter, and also I live in Canada, so it's winter like over half of the year. But first and foremost, I would recommend tight turtlenecks. Turtlenecks are fabulous because they can be layered with lots of different things. So they will work with lots of different outfits. In a lighter color is usually what I end up doing. Second thing, a vest or two, or anything that can go over a turtleneck. Think about it that way. That can be vests, that can be little shirts, that can be corsets. If it's a loose vest, it can likely go over a lot of things, and that can complete a lot of different outfits as well. For vests, I go with something darker than the turtleneck that you bought. That's what I prefer anyway, and that's what I see most of in the light academia community. Another staple in light academia is collared shirts, specifically white collared shirts. They just really go with mostly everything. And then of course bottoms, pants, skirts, whatever really that you're most comfy with. I mostly wear pants, sometimes I wear skirts. And pro tip, in the winter I wear these little tights underneath my skirt, and they look like just those black tights you put on over your legs, but these ones are insulated with beige fleece on the inside. So when I step outside in the snow in my skirt, people go, "Oh, are your legs cold?" Actually, my legs are warmer than yours right now, Barbara. With light academia, it's not just about colors, it's also about textures and patterns. A lot of the times the patterns are very plain, likely nothing on them, or things like argyle or plaid are also very incredibly common. And then with textures, you have a lot of wools, a lot of knitwear. Corduroy is a very popular common texture as well. Things that look like you would be warm when you wear them. And then two other common fabrics that are incorporated often are silk and leather, but those are more for accents and less the entire look going to be like that. Now, when it comes to things like accessories, jewelry, and especially things like hairstyles, I could really go on forever. Now, just to show you what I would typically wear, and don't worry, I don't wear all of these things at once, but as you can see, most of my jewelry is gold. I'll do gold over silver any day. Gold is more warm. I like it. And I also like crystals, so I incorporate crystals into a lot of my jewelry, whether that be earrings, rings, necklaces, bracelets. Some staples for light academia are gold hoops, gold studs. You guys will often see me wearing at least 2 necklaces. One is usually this gold little dainty guy that my mother gave me for Christmas. Another that I often wear is a pearl necklace. But you'll often see me pairing a lot of necklaces together, a choker, something in the middle, a long one. Commonly in light academia, it's more of a subtle, dainty kind of jewelry vibe. Usually I will be wearing a lot of rings too. And the rings are always gold. You often catch me with a snake around my middle finger on my left hand. There are some daintier rings, some statement rings. Now I know people are going to be asking me, where'd you get this from? Where's this piece from? What's this from? 90% of the things that I own are thrifted, which actually is another reason why light academia is a pretty cool aesthetic to have, because you know who else likes brown and beige? Grandmas. I'm gonna take it grandpa style. I'm gonna take it grandpa style. No, for real. Ask your grandpa, can I have his hand-me-downs? Thank you. It is very easy to find things that match with the vibe in thrift stores. Button-ups are great because they can go under things, or they can also go over top of things, or they can be worn on their own. I also have a plethora of just little shirts that I can wear, and those shirts can go under things, or they can also go over top as well. Layering is a pretty big theme. You'll see a mixing of the fabrics often, but also depending on the occasion, you can pick and choose. For example, if I were to go out, I would wear more of the leather satin vibe than I would a wool knit corduroy vibe. Now, collared shirts can go under sweaters, under shirts. That can also get super hot. So there are these little things and they're called dickies and they're just fake collars. I only have 2. I have a white one and I have a brown one. Oh yeah, a lot of sweaters. Tons of sweaters. Mostly what I wear is sweaters. I also don't like wearing bras. In a sweater, you really don't have to wear a bra. But sometimes sweaters are too big or too baggy, or you just want that cropped kind of look. And sometimes it doesn't really fit in your pants or in your skirt that well. And here's where I will wear a bra. And that is to tuck the shirt underneath the bra and create a cropped kind of shirt or sweater effect. You see how this white turtleneck can be added to so many outfits. And these are just a few examples of where a white turtleneck could go and just complete your look. And that's a lot due to just layering the clothes. These clothes would look fine without that white turtleneck. Another classic example is a white button-up blouse. I'd go for a lighter, softer fabric. A button-up can be added to complete any outfit really. Whether that's a long one, a short one, corduroy, silk, leather, cotton, anything. They can be worn under sweaters, under shirts, under corsets, under dresses. Now, that's not to say I don't have some casual looks. I do. I have some little t-shirts and little things that are casual. But you can also dress it up depending on what kind of pants you're wearing. Cardigans are also a very big staple. A good way to go about it is to think of it in layers. If I don't know what to wear, I usually go turtleneck, a small shirt or something that's gonna go on top of the turtleneck, perhaps a cardigan or a button up over top, and then whatever pants or shorts or skirt or whatever I'm wearing. If I'm wearing a skirt, I'm probably gonna wear those tights underneath it. Oh, and although I didn't put shoes in here when it comes to shoes, first of all, my socks are either white or beige, and the shoes that I wear primarily are Blundstones because they work all of the times of the year. Or little white booties as well. In the fall, I'll wear the little white booties or little brown booties. And honestly, in the summer, I'm mostly wearing Birkenstocks. Oftentimes, the layer of clothes that's closest to me are tight to my body. And I do like to wear a lot of turtlenecks or things that are tight around my neck. That is because I don't like things touching my neck. If something is constantly touching your neck, that means that it also feels like nothing's touching your neck. Here's some more fun, more formal going out outfits. Even if I'm not necessarily light academia, I'm still going with the same color palette. This is strictly just because I like it. It's what makes me the most comfortable. Here's a little green that I'm trying to sprinkle in there. Plaid pants, corduroy pants, silk pants, the leather pants. Skirt textures are often corduroy or a wool texture, specifically in the winter. In the summer, it's more of like a pleated cotton. If you're just getting started going with a light academia theme, I recommend starting with the basics and building from there. I've accumulated quite a collection of clothing in my style, so I do have a lot of accent pieces. But for basics, turtleneck, vest or small shirt to go on top of a turtleneck, cardigan or a button-up that's thicker, one that's corduroy or wool, then a button-up that's lighter, like a silk or a cotton, pants, and really I'd recommend plaid pants or just plain old brown cotton pants, corduroy pants. If you're a skirt person, you can do a skirt, and honestly, whatever jewelry you like. I don't get gender, I don't feel gender and I just don't vibe. And these clothes are not hyper feminized, nor are they hyper masculinized. And then you can also make them more masculine or more feminine. Femininity and masculinity are just social constructs, and they continue to change and evolve as we do. But if gender holds a lot of merit to you, then that's something that you can think about. I know, but I feel like that's also why I got bangs, because some days I can be like, it's a boy. Cool beans. So I hope this helped you guys out with your light academia looks. Can't wait to see them. Tag me in them on Instagram if you post about them. I want to see and also get inspired. Side note, but my whole like interior decor also goes with this vibe and this theme. So let me know if you want to hear tips about that too, or if you want to see what my interior house looks like. Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. And thank you guys as always for watching and being here and clicking the like button and commenting things and being really nice to me. Everyone is not nice to me, you can suck an egg. Okay? Love you all so much as always. Thank you for being here and thank you for learning. Have a great week and I will talk to you next Friday. Bye! Mwah.